he was getting around 200 sales per day during 2023's Q4, and then he managed to scale that up to 500 to 600 daily sales for the Q4 last year. For many print-on-demand sellers, January is one of the most difficult months of the year. If you're losing hope, if you're thinking of quitting, or maybe if you can't find the motivation to keep designing, to keep uploading, then this video is designed for you. I know sales are probably low for you at the moment. Maybe they've dropped a lot since December, but if you keep putting in the work, you can make a lot of progress in 2025 and exceed your expectations. And proof for that is some of the screenshots that I've collected in this video that we're going to go through from people in my free Discord community server sharing their progress from last year. And these are all ordinary people. None of these have a YouTube channel. Many of them have families or a 9-to-5, a day job next to this. They're all at a different part within their print-on-demand journey, but they're all making progress. Starting with Gert Jan, who I've mentioned before on this channel, but he's made one of the most impressive transformations year over year to his Amazon merch account. So in this screenshot that I posted at the end of November, you can see at the bottom of this graph, sort of grayed out his sales from 2023, which were averaging around 200 sales per month, maybe about $500 to $1,000 in royalties. And now if you look at the 2024 graphs, which are in red, it is just so much better. It's like 10x year over year for the most part, averaging more like 1,000 to 1,500 sales per month. And he reached up to $8,000 in royalties in November, which, yeah, that's absolutely amazing, Gert Jan. Good job. You've really been grinding and going hard at this, and it's finally paying off. I'm sure you're going to have a great 2025. And this should also show you that if you're at this kind of level, if you're getting 100 sales a month, 150 sales a month, you can make this kind of progress year over year still in 2024. In 2025, it is still possible. Merch is not dead, or print on demand is not dead. Next up, we've got another absolutely mind-blowing screenshot right here from Peach Win. She started merch in 2024 in April, and these are all organic sales. I don't really know how she did it. That's absolutely crazy to me. 8,600 sales, 35,000 in royalties, no ad spend. I know that she, I think, had an Etsy store beforehand, so she's had some experience previously, but still with a brand new Amazon merch account, these results are absolutely mind-blowing. And if you're wondering how she was able to kind of upload quite a bunch of designs so quickly with April when there wasn't many tier ups, I think she got access, if I remember correctly, because a lot of these people, they get asked in my server what their strategy is or which tier they're in, so you can read all of this up if you want to. But if I remember correctly, she had an Amazon influencer account, which I've talked before on this channel, together with Adam Young. And through Amazon influencer, you used to be able to get access to an Amazon merch account as well. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it's just something worth noting right here. So I think she got access to like a tier 1000 Amazon merch account through Amazon influencer. Just in case you're confused why she's getting so many sales if she starts with tier 10 in April. No, she didn't start with tier 10. Anyway, still, regardless of that little, obviously, leg up that she had with a higher tier account, these numbers are still insane, and it should show you that there is still a lot of potential to sell new designs even without ads. And here we've got Flight Level 450. He focuses on Etsy specifically, and it really shows when you look at his year-over-year screenshots here. So in 2023, he started out with his shop and he got around 360 orders, 5.5 conversion rate. And 2024, he managed to get 2,700 orders. That is a massive jump, and his conversion rate even went up, which is a great sign. Once again, I'm sure 2025 is going to be even better and much more growth there as well in terms of orders. So yeah, this shows this doesn't just apply to Amazon merch, but can apply to Etsy as well. Then we've got a quick screenshot from Steve, who you might remember from one of my recent podcasts. He also had a really great year, 2024. You can see right here the year-over-year progress in terms of daily sales. During Q4, he was getting around 10 to 15 sales in 2023. And then in 2024, it was hovering around the 70, 80 sale a day mark, which is amazing progress. Well done, Steve. And in case you didn't watch that podcast, highly recommended, one of my favorites of the year. Steve also has a family and a 9 to 5, just to bear that in mind. He doesn't have all day long to spend on this business, and still he made so much progress, which is very respectable. Then we've got another very active person from the server right here. This is one of their screenshots that they shared in November 2024. His name is Klowski. In the server, if I can read that correctly, it's a bit hard with the black text on the dark blue background right here in the screenshot. But as you can see, year over year, again, amazing progress. He was getting throughout 2023, is it around 300 sales a month, reaching about 1,000 sales in December, which is not bad. Like, these are still decent numbers. But then in 2024, he's averaging more like 1,000 sales per month, getting all the way up to 2,000 in November, $11,000 in royalty, which is super impressive. Good job, man. And I hope you have an even better 2025. So I'll start going through these a little bit quicker now, because you get the gist at this point. This screenshot is from Lou, and 2023, he made 600 sales with $2,000 in royalties total. 2024, he managed to move that all the way up to $9,000. Great progress. He says he's disappointed because his French sales dropped by 50%. That is definitely really depressing in your case. Then we've got Osama right here, who started in 2024. If you look at his graph for February, March, he was getting no sales in February 2024, and then slowly started creeping the sales up, getting all the way up to 100 sales and $400 in November, which is great for your first year. I didn't manage to hit that in my first year, November. Once again, proof that Amazon Merch can still work even if you're starting right now. Here we've got someone who made over 30,000 sales on Amazon Merch in 2024, which is crazy. And this person's goal originally was to get $30 a month just to pay for Shopify. I think they've far surpassed that at this point. And then we've got Metro, another very active contributor to my Discord community server, and he shows right here that in 2023 he got 18,000 sales total. Looks like it was around the $50,000 mark in terms of royalty, and in 2024 he managed to grow that to nearly $200,000 in royalties and 62,000 total sales, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Amazing progress right there. And he's hoping to make 100,000 sales happen in 2025. I'm sure you can do it if you keep going like this. And another quick screenshot by Gert Jan showing his total sales for the year 2024. And definitely you can see the huge jump right there and the amount of progress he made in just 1 year. Then this right here is Tom from Flying Upload. You might also remember him from one of my podcasts that I did last year, and he shared his sales for the year 2024 right here. If you're not sure why this screenshot looks a bit different, this is actually a browser extension that Flying developed. It's called Flying Merch, and it lets you kind of see your royalties, your sales, and your ad spend and everything in one place, and the profit gets broken down very nicely as well. Really cool browser extension if you work with ads. And here we've got Xylo Designs, who explained in this message that he wasn't focusing on Amazon Merch until the beginning of 2024. His sales were kind of lower and stagnated, but then when he got back into it at the beginning of the year, things started to change, and you can see that almost every single month he tripled, if not quadrupled, his sales to the previous year, thanks to the work he started putting into his account. Then we've got Metro again, who noticed that he reached over 100,000 total sales on Amazon Merch, which is an amazing milestone. Steve also shared a pretty interesting story right here. He said he vividly remembers that 2 years ago, he checked his Productor app on the phone to check his sales, and he was thrilled at that point to have just one sale. So in 2022, when he started on the 11th of December, I believe this was, he had one sale. The year after that, he had 14 sales, as you can see in the screenshot, the gray graph. So he managed to 10x his sales, or 14x his sales from 2022 to 2023. But what's even more impressive is that in 2024, on the same day, he had 100 sales. So in 2 years, he went 100x on this one specific day, which is super inspiring, very amazing, and shows once again what is possible with Amazon Merch in the short span of 1 to 2 years. Now, Robert also shared a screenshot with some incredible results. He was getting around 200 sales per day during 2023's Q4, and then he managed to scale that up to 500 to 600 daily sales for the Q4 last year. So once again, amazing progress there. And he was thanking me and Tamaz in his message for the content, and Tamaz obviously contributing a ton in the server last year, sharing his strategy, helping putting together the Tamaz method video. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the whole Discord server is going, how many people are active in there, asking each other questions and answering, giving feedback, sharing different strategies. It's not just the Tamaz method that works, by the way. There's loads of other strategies that are working for these people. It's just about trying to improve your current situation with what you can control, learning from your mistakes, and trying to implement some things that people that are ahead of you have learned over the years. So Robert, really great results. I hope your 2025 sales go even higher. Then we've got S Destroyer, who's also very active in my server. Thanks for contributing so much. And he managed to get 7,500 sales in 2024, which is definitely really good. Then speaking of, different approaches working, this person right here was actually following the steps of Merge Professor, who doesn't create bestsellers. Like, he doesn't have that Tamaz approach where he wants to create top selling products, but he creates a lot of consistent sellers and he runs a lot of lottery campaigns. And yeah, this guy also had a 4x jump, really great sale 2024. And in a screenshot, you can actually see that he sold nearly 4,000 new products, new ASINs, just in 2024 alone, which once again shows that you can make a lot of sales with new listings even now. You don't have to have started back in 2017 to make it in this business. And that is the end of the screenshots. I hope this was inspiring. Yes, your sales may be low right now. My sales are pretty low at the moment as well. Usually January is my worst month. And yes, you might not feel much of difference from day to day or even week to week. And there might not be much progress visible, but if you zoom out further, you can definitely make these print-on-demand business grow exponentially and beyond your expectations. And also remember that comparison is the thief of joy. So don't compare these people's numbers with your own numbers. They're just meant to serve as inspiration and prove that this business is not dead and that it still works. But if you're comparing yourself to someone who's way ahead of you, you're just going to feel miserable. Like, there's no advantage to that. The only person you should compare yourself to is yourself. So look back at your own sales from a year or two ago, and if you're seeing progress, that's a good thing. If you're not seeing progress, you need to make some changes, and I hope that my content and the Discord community server helps you out with that. Now, if you're looking for some more ways to improve your print-on-demand business and to help increase your sales in 2025, then you will definitely want to check out this video right here, where I've compiled 42 of my most important lessons from the last year to help you boost your sales.